The new update in SpongeBob Tower Defense is hype. I've played SpongeBob Tower Defense for well over a year now, and this might be one of the best updates yet. This update has given us a potion shop, it has given us new index rewards, and it has given us a new summon banner. In this video, we are going to take a look at all of this. Let's go! First off, let's take a look at the brand new potion shop, which is over here near the entry of the raids. And the potion shopkeeper is Planktonomer. And this is what the potion shop has in stock for us. So we have shiny Wombo potions, number 1, 2 and 3. And there's now a number 4, which you can use on exotic units. There is a star up potion, which you can use to star your unit. There is a max level potion, which instantly levels up a unit to the max. So for a normal unit, this is level 50. For a 5-star unit, this is level 100. For a superstar unit, this is level 250. So this potion is insanely overpowered. And the potion shop has a new relic, the hydrodynamic spatula, which is supposed to be even better than the power patty. This relic boosts all stats of a unit by 30%. Mental. So we are going to buy as much as we can. I have 75 million diamonds, so I'm going to buy both of the shiny Wimbo potion number 4, and I'm going to buy all 3 shiny Wimbo potions number 3. Also, good to mention, the potion shop will not always be here. It's here this weekend until Monday. After this, it will only appear during admin abuses and only for a couple of minutes at a time. So you need to buy stuff when you can. I think shiny Wombo potion number 1 and number 2 are not that interesting to me because all my legendary and below units already are shiny Wombo. So I'm going to leave those in the potion shop. I am, however, very interested in the max level potion. This one costs 25,000 challenger tokens, which is a lot. Now I can only buy 3, so I'm going to do that. And I will be grinding challenges over the weekend. So eventually I will probably also be able to buy the last remaining 2 that are in stock. Now I'm also going to buy the star up potion, but I can only buy 2 because I'm still running low on those coins. And I need those coins for superstarring units as well. However, I can always get more coins. Those star up potions won't always be here. So I'm going to buy them right now. So let's buy at least 2. And we have the hydrodynamic spatula, which cost 25,000 spatulas. And I've been grinding away at raids all night. So I have 800,000 spatulas. So I can buy all of them, which I am going to do. There we go. This is satisfying. This is extremely satisfying. Woo! Yeah, it's out of stock. I know. I got a lot of them. So this is the potion shop. And I will be grinding away all weekend in SpongeBob Tower Defense to get the remaining items it has. I want it all. And now let's take a look at the new premium summon banner. So we now have 4 banners, the standard, the boosted, the exclusive and new, the premium summon banner, which only holds 4 units. When you summon a unit, you've got a 60% chance of getting Carl, which is a limited unit. He is full AoE and already over 17,000 exist. You got a 35% chance at a secret unit, which name is unknown. You have a, let's say, 5% chance at an exotic unit, SpongeBob the Incompetent, and last but not least, and this is the unit everybody will want, you have a 0.1% chance at a prismatic unit, Mr. Krabs Ringmaster. And look at his base statistics, it is mental. Only 27 exist at the moment, and your chances of getting him is 1 in 1,000, which isn't too bad. However, for the premium summon, you need these dices, and there are only a couple of ways you can get these. You can buy them, so 1 premium dice costs almost 500 Robux, which is a lot, I'm not gonna lie. You can get dices through the playtime prices. There's a 1 in 2500 chance you get a premium dice, which is fairly unlikely. As of now, you can also get it over here, which is the last part of the update. They have renewed the index rewards. So let's take a look at this, because it looks completely different than what it used to look like. So here are all the units that are in SpongeBob Tower Defense, 217 in total. And below you can see how many you have discovered and how many variants you have discovered. However, the variants now also include the superstar. So this index shows you whether you already have superstar unit or not. So I have discovered 202 of the 217 units so far, and I have discovered 698 variants of over 1,000 variants. And besides the unit index, we now also have a pet index. And here you can see which pets you have indexed. So apparently I am missing 2, which is an exotic pet, and I think this is Cecil the turkey, and I'm missing a new pet. This is a prismatic pet, which I don't know. It looks like Clamu. And there's also an index for mounts, and I have discovered 50 of the 59 mounts so far. So I've got a lot, but I don't have all of them. I'm missing a boat, and I'm missing a helicopter, a prismatic mount. This is crazy. Does this actually fly? I'm wondering. That would be awesome. And they have an index for cards. This one isn't live yet. And over here are the rewards. And over here you can get some dice which you can use in the premium summon, which we are going to do in this video. These are the rewards for all the units you discovered and all the variants you discovered. So I can claim 3 dice, thank you very much. I can claim a shiny Wimbo potion number 3. And you can only get the last reward when you have discovered 225 units, which at this moment is impossible, because there are only 270 units in the game. These are the rewards for the variants. Again, I can claim 2 dice, thank you very much. And I need to discover way more variants to claim more rewards. But at the end of this reward ladder is the most interesting reward of all. You can see him peeking out over here. This is SpongeBob Tentacle Pants. And if you get him, this is probably the best unit in the game. Over here are the rewards for the pet collection. I can claim 10 secret units, secret chests, 5 exotic chests. And I need to discover 2 more pets. And then I can claim 3 prismatic chests. And over here are the rewards for the pet variants. I can claim 10 prismatic crystals, which is the overpowered food. And I need to discover 26 more variants, and then I can claim this new pet, the clam. And at the bottom are the rewards for your mount collection. Now, I can already claim a new mount, the Inferno Island boat. This looks pretty awesome. And I need to discover 10 more mounts, and then I can claim the prismatic Sandy's helicopter, which also looks awesome. So I'm just going to take a peek at this new mount. Whoa, this looks crazy. Very awesome. It's immensely big. It looks good though. Now let's head over to the premium summon banner. So I got 5 dices, so I can do 5 summons. And let's do it like the olden days. So we're going to do them one by one. There we go. So we of course are hoping for that prismatic unit, but the first one we get is Carl. It's very likely we are going to get Carl 5 times. I'm hoping for something else. However, we're on a Carl streak, and this is the last one. It's a Carl again. We got 4 shiny Wumbo potions number 3, which we can use on secret units and on limited units, I think. So I have a superstar Alaskan bullworm, which is not shiny Wumbo, so I'm going to use 1 on him. So I now have a superstar shiny Wumbo Alaskan bullworm. Insane. I'm going to use 1 on Dream Gary, because Dream Gary is awesome. This is one of my favorite units. He deserves to be shiny Wumboed. There we go. We're going to use 1 on Dream Gary. The man, the myth, the legend. So we've got 2 more left. We could use it on something almost no one has. The moth. Because who has a shiny Wumbo, the moth? There we go. A shiny Wumbo, the moth. And then the last one, I'm going to use it on Mr. Super Awesomeness, because I'm pretty sure I will be able to superstar him in the future. Mr. Super Awesomeness is now even more super and more awesomeness. And now we are going to shiny Wumbo 2 of my exotics. And I think I already know one that I'm going to do, which is a unit which is not in the game anymore. And I think you couldn't even get him shiny Wumbo. We are going to use it on the Chomroot. This will replace the current mint number. Yeah, but my mint number is 51,000, so I don't care. And my mint number is now 2,660, which is better. And we can use 1 more. I think we should use it on Santa Claus, which is a unit which is also not in the game anymore. This will replace the current mint number. Yes, I know. Let's do it. It's still loading. Which mint number will it be? It's just not below 1,000. But that's okay. So now for the Star Up potion. So I think the best thing to do is to use it on a prismatic unit. You could choose one of the units that aren't in the game anymore, which are the SquarePants or Snow Sponge. But I think I'm going to use it on Blackjack SquarePants. Could also use it on Sticky Fins. However, I think I will be able to star Sticky Fins on my own. And starring Blackjack SquarePants is fairly difficult because his drop chance is really low. So Blackjack SquarePants, you are going to get starred. Use Star Up Potion on Blackjack Squarepants. Yes, please. There we go. And use another Star Up Potion on Blackjack Squarepants. Yes, please. There we go. So I'm not going to use my max level potion right now. I'm going to wait and see if I am able to star up Blackjack Squarepants even more. And maybe if we get a 5-star Blackjack Squarepants, then I'm going to use a max level potion. We are, however, going to put some hydrodynamic spatulas on a couple of units. Of course, on all the prismatic units. I'm guessing this is going to remove the power paddy. The relic you are replacing is a higher tier than the one you are trying to equip. Is this true? I'm thinking the hydrodynamic spatula is better than the power paddy. We are going to have to investigate. So we're going over to crafting. Power paddy is exotic. This relic boosts all stats of a unit by 25%. This is inaccurate because this is a prismatic relic. This should be higher than a power paddy. So I think this is a little bug in the game. It's telling me the relic I am replacing is a higher tier than the one you are trying to equip, which is not true. The power paddy is exotic, the hydrodynamic spatula is prismatic. So that should be higher. We are going to do it nonetheless. There we go. Successfully used hydrodynamic spatula relic. Let's use one on sticky fins. And I am, however, still looking for a shiny Wembo sticky fins, which I currently don't have. We're going to use one on Blackjack Squarepants. And we are going to use one on Snow Sponge. Yes, please. Let's use one on the Chomproot. Yes, please. And let's use one on Santa Claus. Yes, please. And I just remembered something. My alt accounts have also bought the Star Up Potions. So I'm just gonna hop into trading. Trade over Blackjack Squarepants to one of my alt accounts and he is going to star him. So I will be right back and then we are going to take a look at the improved units in-game.
A little later.
So my alt account had enough Star Up Potions to create a 5-star Blackjack Squarepants, which is this guy. So we're going to select the max level potion and we're going to apply it to Blackjack Squarepants. There we go. So he's now level 100. And I still have 2 max level potions in my inventory. And I already know on what units I'm going to apply this. I'm going to use one and I'm going to look up my Sea Bear. Because I have a superstar Sea Bear, which is currently level 100. And I want to push it to level 250, which I'm going to do right now. There we go. So my superstar Sea Bear, level 250. And he doesn't even have a relic on it. He does about 500,000 damage. For an old unit, that sounds pretty good. And I'm going to use the last level up potion on another secret unit, which is the Alaskan Bullworm, which is also a superstar version and is currently level 100. And I want to push it to level 250. Successfully used max level potion on Alaskan Bullworm. Yeah, baby. Show me level 250. So the Alaskan Bullworm as a superstar, level 250. He does have a power paddy, so we could give him the spatula relic. He does already do over 1,000,000 damage. For an old unit, that's kinda insane. So I think we should take a couple of the units we've created into a game and see how well they do. So let's hop into Jellyfish Fields once again, because I liked playing Jellyfish Fields the last time. So I'm just going to start by putting down some Krusty Krabs to get the money going, which we are going to need to level up these units as they are way expensive. And I'm going to stand here with my pets as the starter units. Alright, so I now have 7 maxed out Krusty Krabs, so the money shouldn't be an issue. And I've brought 5 units. So let's start out with the least overpowered unit, which is Santa Claus, which doesn't fit here. So let's put him over here. It's a big unit. He's not large, but he's wide. So I do like his animation. He's like throwing a ribbon. I hadn't really used Santa Claus up till now, so I didn't even know that his animation looked like this. This is the first time I'm seeing it. So normally when I'm grinding, I just put the visual effects off, but it's very awesome. So this Santa Claus now is Shiny Wombo and has the new relic on it. And he is level 50, and at base level he does 9 million damage, which is insane. Even for an exotic unit, this is insane. It's crazy. He has an SPA of 0 seconds. So the only thing we have to take into account is his animation speed. I would say it's not a really fast unit. He's not really slow. So I think his animation speed is between 2 and 3 seconds. Somewhere in that neighborhood. A maxed out level 50 Shiny Wombo, Sea Bear, Secret Formula, Hydrodynamic Spatula, Santa Claus does 12 million damage. I'm just gonna check it out on 7 speed to see what it looks like. Yeah, even on 7X, he isn't that fast. It's a somewhat slower unit, but it looks really cool. I'm kind of curious about his ability, so I'm going to try and activate this. Sending Festive Blast. Whoa, that looks really cool. So he rose up, presents came from the ground, and he shot presents at the jelly. So I'm thinking this is a sort of small full AoE and maybe line damage or piercing ability. Looked really, really, really cool. But for now, Santa, bye-bye. Next up, let's take a look at Snow Sponge, which is the second prismatic unit which came to the game. And I think everybody already has seen showcases of Snow Sponge. For a little while, he was the most insane unit in the game, which did the most amount of damage. Maybe he still is, I'm not sure. So the only thing I'm interested in is the effect the hydrodynamic spatula has on Snow Sponge. So my Snow Sponge is currently level 41. It's not a shiny Wombo. He has Secret Formula, Sea Bear and the new relic. At base level, he does 45 million damage. Again, this is absolutely crazy insane. SPA is also 0 seconds, so we only have to take into account his animation speed. And I would say he's faster than Santa Claus. I think he's pretty fast. It's somewhere between 1 and 2 seconds. Let's take a look on 7X. Yeah, he's fast. He's got a pretty fast animation. You can see he pretty much takes the units down as they come out of the cave. And on max level, he does over 60 million damage. And mind you, this is a level 41 Snow Sponge. He's not shiny Wombo. So those are crazy statistics. And now let's take a look at the first prismatic unit we got in the game. The SquarePants. So my SquarePants is level 48 and it's a Wombo. So it's not a shiny Wombo, but it's a Wombo. And it has Secret Formula, Sea Bear and the new relic. And at base level he does 65 million damage. His SPA is also 0 seconds, so we are also going off the animation speed, which is also somewhat slow, I would say. It's about the same as Santa Claus, so it's between 2 and 3 seconds. Let's take a look at 7X. He's slower than Snow Sponge, I'm sure. Maybe a little bit faster than Santa Claus. And at max level, he does 86 million damage, which is crazy. So both the SquarePants and Snow Sponge are units which I'm for sure going to try and star with the new Star Up potion. We want to get their level as high as possible. Alright, let's sell this one as well and let's take a look at Sticky Fins. Now we looked at Sticky Fins in the last video as well. So we already know his animation, we know his abilities. So we are just interested in the effect the hydrodynamic spatula has on Sticky Fins. So my Sticky Fins is still level 41. On base level, he does 46 million damage with an SPA of 0 seconds. Now we already know this isn't the fastest unit. He has an animation speed of about 2 seconds per animation. And at max level, he does 61.9 million damage. So this is still an insane unit. But the unit I'm most curious about is Blackjack SquarePants. However, I already know he will be doing less damage than all the other prismatics. There's a reason for it. So there is Blackjack SquarePants, which is a single attack unit. You can see he is hitting the jellyfish one by one. So my Blackjack SquarePants, which is a normal one, so it's not shiny, it's not Wombo, it's not shiny Wombo, but it is a 5-star level 100, Secret Formula Sea Bear and the new relic. At base level, wow, base level he does 34 million damage. And if I'm remembering correctly from the last video, he did around 20 million damage, maybe 21. So the base level damage went up with 13 million because of starring him and because of the new relic. That's insane. Let's take a look at him at 7X. And this is the power of Blackjack SquarePants because he is way fast. His animation speed is so short, it isn't even half a second. So he's crazy fast. I think the only unit faster than Blackjack SquarePants might be the rodent. And at max level, he does 45 million damage. Again, it's less than the other prismatics, but he is way faster. So I actually think he does more damage than, for instance, Sticky Fins. I am kinda loving this unit. Blackjack SquarePants. He's quirky, he's overpowered, he's way fast. I'm digging it. So I'm kind of curious to see how well he would do in Endless on his own. How far could he go? Let's take a look at that next. And for Endless, we of course go to Constraint Endless A, because that's where we test all our units to see how good they are. So we can benchmark them against each other. I'm just going to place my Blackjack SquarePants over here. So because Blackjack SquarePants is a single attack unit, I want him of course here in the square where he can hit more than one line. So this way he has the most chance of hitting all the units that are coming by. So we're going to put 4 over here, and I'm just now realizing he's got Secret Formula Seabear instead of Sidekick. But I'm going to leave it like this. And I'm going to put a couple of Blackjack SquarePants here in the back. And I can place 6. So this is the max number of units I can place. And I have just upgraded all of them to max level. This looks kind of mental, doesn't it? He's tweaking or something. So we've got 6 units doing over 45 million damage every, I would say, half a second. I think it's even faster than that. So that's like 90 million damage per second per unit. So that's over 500 million damage per second, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, let me know in the comments. Now it's just a waiting game. So we're just going to sit here and wait and see how far Blackjack SquarePants level 100, Secret Formula Seabear and the new Hydrodynamic Spatula Relic, how far he gets in Endless on his own.
One eternity later.
So we are currently at wave 723, and as you can see I've got a little macro going which is pressing the abilities for me. So we are still at 7x speed and I'm going to leave it on 7x speed. Auto skip is off, which I'm also going to leave as is, but we are pressing abilities to see how far Blackjack SquarePants can truly go. And as you can see, some of the mobs are getting through quite far. So I'm thinking we might survive another 50 waves, maybe 30 waves, but that's about it. So I can see there are a lot of big slow anchovy which are getting through almost to the last area of the map. And there's a big dirty bubble which has very little damage, but he is going down still. But I'm thinking the next large dirty bubble will reach the Krusty Krab. So I'm thinking the next one might also take us down, because probably there will also be big slow anchovy which get through. But I feel Blackjack SquarePants is doing great. He's reaching level 750 on his own, without any support. But these anchovy are going to reach the Krusty Krab, and is this going to take us down? I think so. Or maybe we will survive? No. Maybe yes? Yes. We still have 15 HP left. So basically the next thing that gets through is going to take us down. I'm also very curious to see how well he would do with some support. For instance from Dream Gary, which could slow all the units, which would make a fast unit like Blackjack SquarePants perform even better. But I'm going to check that out another time, because this recording has taken long enough. I think we are going down right now. Or maybe that big slow anchovy over there is going to take us down now. Yes, there we go, defeat. I'm going to stop the macro. If you want to know, I was using the OP auto clicker for this macro. Very handy tool. So a level 100 Blackjack SquarePants with Seabear, Secret Formula and the new relic, the Hydrodynamic Spatula, can reach wave 770 in Endless. And mind you, this is the new Endless, which is harder than it used to be. Amazing result. I love this unit. So there you have it for this video. We looked at everything the new update had to give, and it has got me truly excited about SpongeBob Tower Defense once again. All updates this year have been bangers, so the future is looking brighter than ever for SpongeBob Tower Defense. So let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, and if you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.